Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Profusion Eyeshadow Palette collection, which was requested. Thank you so very much for the request. We are going to jump in and get started. I believe I counted 17 palettes, specialty kind of palettes, tin pan palettes, and the larger than tin pan palettes. First up, I'm going to share with you a Profusion palette that I bought purely for collector purposes. Absolutely love Mean Girls. I bought the entire collection and have used zero of it. But I have the Profusion Mean Girls eyeshadow palette. This is the North Shore High School Yearbook 35 shade palette. And also I want to put in here that if I do have swatches of any of the palettes, I will insert a picture. I have looks using, I would say, every one of these palettes as well. So never been used, never opened, never swatched. Next up, I'm going to share with you my most favorite Profusion eyeshadow palette they've ever done and launched. I love this color story, and it's the Walmart exclusive Love You So Brunch 21 Shadow palette. Absolutely stunningly gorgeous palette. I love this so much. I love that you can do a neutral look with all the pops of colors. The possibilities with this particular palette are endless. I love it. This was a Halloween release a few years ago. It's the Profusion New Moon Rising 16 shade palette, and the color story looks like this. Absolutely stunning. Once again, I love that you get a highlighter shade and plus all these very beautiful fall-like shades. Profusion Desert Rose. This is their 25 shade palette. Love the packaging. Another collection that I bought a lot of the items from, and absolutely stunning. Color story on this one is absolutely stunning. Once again, the quality of Profusion eyeshadows are amazing. If you've never tried them, some of the best in the drugstore. The pans on these are a bit oblong, but I still love this palette, especially for those greens. Next up, I have the tin pan palettes. I'm just going to be grabbing these, but I will share my most favorite tin pan with you first, and that is Emeralds. I've used this one most out of the tin pans. These are fantastic for $5 each. You really can't beat that. Look at the beautiful duochrome kind of shades in there too. Absolutely stunning greens in this palette. I have many looks using this. Pastel. And a lot of these palettes, I will say, they're absolutely stunning on their own and can create full looks, but a lot of these palettes also are kind of sister palettes. And when I say that, I mean like you would pair them with, like pair the pastels with emerald, like use this in your transition, use this on your lower lash line. So these shades would make really good blending out shades and transition shades. But this is pastel. A couple of them do have this like glitter in them, but it doesn't really transfer to the eye. I have Neon. Once again, I would consider this more of a sister palette to use with other palettes as blending out shades or transition shades. Absolutely stunning palette. I have a Meadow. Lots of dark smoky shades. Beautiful duochrome here. Love this palette. All the Profusion stuff is amazing. Euphoria. Stunning. Stunning. You're looking for a smoky eye kind of palette on a budget. $5. Absolutely stunning. This is an Odor, one of their larger palettes. They don't even make this style anymore. It's the Profusion Metallics, and this has got 24 shades in it. And these big palettes used to come with brushes, which were really nice. And there's the color story on that. These are absolutely fantastic. My sister actually gifted this to me, and it is, like I said, an Odor palette, but it still performs very well. All metallics. And lastly, we're going to be getting into the 35 pan palettes. But first up, we have Minimalist. Very good everyday neutrally kind of palette, and the dusty kind of pinks in there. Really nice stuff. Like if you're looking for a palette that you need like transition shades and brow highlighting shades, this one is a good one for that. One that I think is great for the fall is Marigold. And look how stunning that is. This one does have 5 glitters in it, shimmery shades and mattes. Most of these palettes are the same. I forgot to mention that about Minimalist as well. It has glitter, which I don't use much of, but still absolutely stunning. I love that in these palettes you get your brow highlighter, an outer corner shade, a crease shade, a transition shade, a lid shade, you know, all kinds of different plethora of shades. Love Struck was or is a dupe for a Morphe palette, or very similar to a Morphe palettes. If you like pinks and purples and that kind of pinky stuff, this is a really nice palette. So this one may be for you if you like that kind of thing. And then this one is Starlet. Beautiful palette as well. And once again, you have all your shades in one palette. There's the glitters. I think this one's really beautiful for the fall as well. It has a lot of those deeper grungy kind of shades, and I think this is a fantastic grunge kind of palette. You have this beautiful metallic orange shade that would be perfect for the fall, and just stunning. This one is a warm tone palette, and it's Mirage. There's all the shades, and once again, lots of warm tones. You have your pinks, your reds, there's some brick red in there, your burnt orange, lots of beautiful shades. And I think the next and last 2 palettes that I have to share with you are really beautiful for spring and summer. I mean, of course you can wear them anytime, but really this one here, very springy. It's Sunkissed. A few pops of color. The beautiful blues just remind me of springtime. Lots of highlighting and transition shades. You can do neutral looks, colorful looks, a little bit darker kind of looks, and of course you have your glitters. Lots of different finishes as well, a mix between matte, shimmery, metallic, and glitter. Stunning for spring. And this one is definitely summery, and it's festival. I've used this one so much. This is what that color story looks like. Lots of beautiful bright shades. So this one, I'm really drawn to that teal shade, this yellow shade, and honestly you cannot look at like this area of colors without thinking of a sunflower kind of look. Shimmery, metallic, mattes, and there's no glitter in this one, surprisingly. A really pretty dark black in there. I think this is a really beautiful palette, especially if you want to play with colors. Well, that is all the Profusion eyeshadow palettes I currently have in my collection. They're all fantastic. I love them all. They are some of the best performing eyeshadows at the drugstore you can buy at a super affordable price. So I hope you enjoyed my collection video. Stay tuned for more videos like this. If you have any other requests or comments, leave them in the comments section below. Stay tuned for more videos like these. Don't forget to check the description box as well as the cards for additional Profusion links. Thanks so much for watching.